Hey, I'm Jessica from Health Patriot Coaching, and today I want to walk you through my process that's been working really well for me to increase my customer and coach acquisition. Isn't that a fun business term? Here's a disclaimer. I'm at home and I have two crazy tiny humans. See that dinosaur? Most likely at some point in this video, one or both of them is going to go and get it or end up in my lap in this video. If you're watching some of my other YouTube videos, you see one or both of them in all of my recordings. So that will happen. I have the blessing of being able to work from home, but this is just real mom life. He's okay. He's just excited because his father's using a chainsaw outside. Okay, let's get to the meat of this video. This process has really been working really fantastically for me and on my team and other teams who I've taught it to. What happened is I've been coaching now for about 3 years, and I'm a registered nurse. I have my bachelor's in nursing, graduated in 2009. Logan, share with your brother right now. And I took my nurse brain and process and kind of applied it to coaching. And one of the first things that you do in the medical field when you're helping somebody is you assess the patient. And so I asked myself, with coaching, you know, what's the first thing that we need to do? What are the first things most coaches struggle with? And it's learning how to coach someone. And I've been very inspired by other coaches I've learned from. I watched, Danielle Natoni was a huge inspiration, and Kim Fitzpatrick. I love their approaches to helping people, and kind of was inspired by them and created my own process. And that's what I'm going to walk you through today. So the first thing that I do whenever I have anyone who's interested in anything, whether that is Energize or Shakeology or the workouts or the nutrition program or just working with me in general, I always direct them to my form that I created. Now, I created this application form with a Google form, which is free. Logan, give some to your brother. You need to share, which is free, but there's other, templates of whatever that you can use as well. This is what I know, and it's working really well for me. So I thought, what are the questions that I'm asking pretty much every person and that I have for the last 3 years? What are your goals? What are your biggest barriers to reaching those goals? In my nurse brain, I ask a lot of other more in-depth questions, such as how's your digestive system, your energy, your hormone balance, skin issues. I ask a lot of other questions that maybe you might not be comfortable asking, but for me, I ask everybody. So I put those into my form. So I'll just walk through my form with you real quick. Let me share my screen. This will be easier. And if you're on my team, I give you this form to duplicate, so that will make your life a little bit easier. Okay, so here is what my form looks like. Obviously, I need their email address, their phone number. I ask their birthday, first and last name. If someone referred them to me. If you knew you would not fail, where would you ideally like to see yourself in 3 months? Are you willing to invest? This is an important thing because you need to know if their mindset is in a place where they value themselves. What are your health and fitness struggles? What's your struggle right now? Rate your energy level, rate your digestive health. He likes to talk over me, so I need you to stop it. You want to play with the brush? Logan, can you give him a piece of your bar, please? Your biggest barriers, what are a glimpse into your nutritional habits? This is where this question and the next one, yeah. Here, do you want this? Is how I know whether to recommend Portion Fix or To Be Mindset for them based on how they answer this. What's your fitness level? Would you be interested in doing a 3-day cleanse? What fitness equipment you have, so I know what I need to recommend for them. If they're interested in our performance line, are you interested in beach bars? And then here's my Shakeology question that I put in there because I recommend for my clients that everyone starts this, and I incorporate a lot of teaching. I'm a nerd when it comes to the ingredients in Shakeology, so I want them to understand why I'm recommending it. And then I ask, this one has helped me average about 8 new coaches per month over the last 6 months. Granted, What is the matter? Most of them are discount coaches, but still 8 new coaches. That's the 2 legs of a diamond. So that this part has really helped me, just explaining it this way, that our coach membership is the best deal. They don't have to actually be a coach, but it will get them wholesale costs. And then I asked them at the bottom if they're interested in joining our team of health coaches and actually building a business and anything else. And then at the bottom, I ask if they're interested in being a part of my next transformation bootcamp. Okay, so it's not that crazy, but by the answers that they have provided for me, I then go and build a share cart. So literally I create friendships and everything online and genuinely make friendships with people. And then when they express interest, then I shoot them this form and say, okay, would you do me a favor and fill this form out really quick? It really helps me to get to know you better and what your goals and needs and barriers are to see how I can best help you. Usually people love that because they love talking about themselves. They fill the form out and I ask them, please fill it out in as much detail as possible. As I'm going through, I have 2 tabs open. One of them is my email and the other one is share cart. And I literally go in and I build their cart based on the answers that they've given me. And it's just like a one-time conversation. And as I'm building their share cart, I have an email template. And I give this to, if you're a coach on my team, I give you the email template. And I have it for the most common recommendations that I put together that my team uses as well. So right now that's a Transform 20 challenge pack or 2B Mindset challenge pack. And then I have a little blurb about extras such as 3-day refresh, energize, focus energy, recover, and then if they want to know about coaching. And I build their email. So I copy and paste whatever program I'm recommending for them. But, and please do this, always personalize the email because we are real people and they are real people. No one wants a copy and pasted, email that says someone else's name or doesn't apply to them. You have to personalize it. And so for my team, I've highlighted the parts in red that are personal for each person. And, there's nothing wrong with that. With personalizing a cut and paste email, right? I would not be offended if someone did that for me. It's just way more efficient. You are a pain in the butt. But you're cute and I also love you, so. Okay, so I write their email and in the email I put, here's your share cart link, here's my recommendation, right? I do not complete the share cart until I'm done with the email. When I'm done writing the email, I complete the share cart and then I copy the share cart link. I copy the share cart link and I post it in the email. If you have my email template, this will make so much more sense to you. So they've reached out to me for information. Right? I've sent them my form, my assessment form. They've completed it. After they completed it, I set up a share cart for them. I emailed them a detailed email that's outlining why I recommended the things that I recommended them. And then I send it to them. The next day, if I haven't heard back, then I will shoot them a text message. That's why I ask for their phone number. And I say, hey, Amanda, just wanted to let you know I received your form and I emailed you a custom program recommendation. Please let me know what questions you have. I really look forward to working together. And I always am creating this with the anticipation that we are going to work together. And what has happened is everyone is seeing value before they see the price in their cart. And that is the huge difference because I've already invested in them. I've already invested in asking them questions. I really care about them and their goals. And I've asked specific questions that most people probably have never asked them before. And they honestly probably have never thought about themselves. So they're already invested in seeing the value, seeing that I care, seeing that I have something that they need. We've identified the problem and I'm offering them the solution. I'm explaining why it will work for them. This is why it's worked so effortlessly, and I do not ever anymore have the back and forth messaging. Maybe there's like a few people here and there who have a bunch of questions, but it's very rare. So it's really reduced my amount of time I have to invest in each person, and they're seeing the value a lot sooner and their results are better because of that. So I hope this was helpful. Sorry for my crazy children, but this is Mom Coach Life. Let me know if you have any questions, and let's go change the world together.